Sounders has us ready for the start. And off we go from Allegiant Stadium. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, here comes Ashton Jeanty. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the gun, it's Gino. Trey Tucker, the intended receiver.
Brings up 3rd down.
And it's going to be 3rd down.
To go.
What did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
Third and 6.
53. And here we go, hey. 390%. No ball.
From the shotgun, Smith. And this is going to be incomplete. And it's great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
On 4th down, A.J. Cole, the punt for the Raiders. Too much leg there. That one's into the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. A run with the fullback in goal. And he'll find some space, taking it for 6 out to the 26-yard line.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here comes 2nd and 4. From the gun, here's Tua. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And he'll be taken down. The game is 6, and it's new set down. He picked up the 1st down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Tyree Wilson, former 7th overall pick. They're on the down.
37-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
So, from 37, here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
Yeah, I think he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
Here comes 3rd and 6. A shotgun snap for Tua. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. Punt team headed out for the Dolphins. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And they'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6, mark it at the 31.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 31-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Hey, trio left.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. That's into the hands of Zamir White. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 23 yards on that pass play. Good for a Raider 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Gino now on 1st and 10. Swing this one out to White. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
A 2nd down throw for Smith. Got an open downfield on the crossing route. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. A big play there for the Raiders. An even 40 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal. Now Smith. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
2nd and goal.
It's pretty well read there defensively. Anytime you throw these quick passes to the wide receivers, you're looking to pick your gain up after the catch. So let's give credit to the defense. Rally and tackle in space and keep that to a pretty modest gain.
They'll run the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Geno Smith. Touchdown, Raiders. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
You It fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Get set. 19.
Second down, here's Tungo Vailoa. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up third down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
3rd and 2, Tungo Vailoa. And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Here's their punter now. And John's to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. Tua will give it to Achane. Not much to speak of on that one. It'll be a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and
9.
Here's Tua. That's caught by Tolbert, right side. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the second quarter. They begin with a 3rd down and 3.
You're right here.
He'll try and run it here. It's Achane. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They snap it to Tua. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. And he will have the first down. So they roll the dice on 4th down in the red zone. And it pays off with 1st and goal. Achane. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
From the 7, it's 2nd and goal. Throwing is Tua. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Go ahead.
Tua. That one taken in. Middle of the end zone. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Miami.
Touchdown, Dolphins.
Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
Level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Get your money, y'all. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it up. Yeah, the minute the sun is up. There's no rest till my sun is down. Whatever I get your money up. Believe what I got, put money down. I'm making the hard.
13 there. Here we go, here we go. Here we go, here we go.
On first down is Smith. He'll let one go down the middle. That's caught. And he's going to take this one all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Midfield. Look at him go. And the return here going to be taken just past the 25-yard line.
26-yard line.
You know, Mike, for a lot of guys in the league, the best way to make an impact as a rookie is through special teams. And anytime you can make yourself valuable, find a way to contribute, you do it. And that was a heck of a return right there.
They'll run this one straight ahead with Achane. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Give him 14 on that one. First down, Miami.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Now Tua. This one caught at the 4. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, Not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
On third down, they'll go with Achane. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop it for no gain at the 4.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Here's Tungo Bailoa. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
Smith to throw on 1st and 10. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Jeanty. And they'll get him down up around the 15-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
That is intercepted. Picked off by Damari Mathis. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
Number one rule of throwing the ball out to the boundary, Mike, you can't be late with the ball, because when you do, that's exactly what happens. Corner does a great job breaking in front, catches it in stride, and he could have just walked into the end zone. There was nobody in front of him.
His kick is good. That ties the game at 14. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Jeanty. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll return to Las Vegas after this. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Tuesday. Slow ball.
From the gun, it's Gino. Open man is Horton. He's got it. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. They tried to change it up with a draw, but the defense wasn't having any of it. Didn't sell out for the pass. They're able to stop that one for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Hey, it's a clip. Middle, middle. Alert, alert.
From the shotgun, Smith. Going for it all. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. In motion, it's Waddle. On 1st and 10, here's Tua. They get this into the hands of Devon Achane. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Now Miami going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. 2nd and 7. A shotgun snap for Tua. Defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter. And the Raiders are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Hey, we got some on. Finish it. Snowball.
On 1st and 10, here's Smith. Open man. That's Trey Tucker. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
Yeah, that's a 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the shotgun, it's Smith. He's going to air this one out. He's got it! And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. Now timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd. As they'll stop with 17 seconds to go in half number 1.
At the 7-yard line.
Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal.
Catch left. Ready. 49, flip it off, 49. Hold.
Working out of the gun, Smith. And he's in. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
You know, he's spend so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion. I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
The extra point, up and good. And the Raiders have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Now a first down throw for Tua. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
He's going to look deep for Tyreek. That is brought in, and he will go all the way. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Dolphins. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will even the score. It's now 21-all.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So, this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. Smith to throw on first down. He's going to let this one go deep. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Tyree Wilson on the start. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 26-yard line.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
Get set. 18.
Here's Tagovailoa. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
3rd and 2. Here we go.
All right. Watch it, Oscar. 18.
From the gun, here's Tua. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up
exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
They're going to go. It's Tua to the left side in the hands of Hill. And he will have the first down. So they took a chance on 4th and 2. Didn't get it by much. They do convert to keep the drive going. To the air again, Tagovailoa. Right back to Hill. He's got it again. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Throwing again, it's Tua. That's complete. It's Waddle. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
That'll be caught. It's Jalen Wright. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
A gain of 15.
They get 15 on that game. Good for a Dolphins first down.
What really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 3.
All right, go. Ready.
On the ground, here is H.M. Oh, a loose football. But this is taken in by a teammate.
Pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 9.
That's not the type of play that's going to end up on a lot of end-of-the-season highlight reels, Mike, but sometimes those little check-down crossers produce some positive plays. Stay ahead of the chains.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Get set.
On the handoff, this is H.M. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chain.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
All right, come on.
On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. And he will get into the end zone. Jalen Wright. Touchdown, Miami.
It just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started.
The kick is good. Makes the score Dolphins 28, Raiders 21. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. A return now from the 4. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Ready.
Run out of the gun for Genty. And a strong first down run. Pick up of 9. Setting up second and short.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 31-yard line.
Here's Gino. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a first down.
6-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
There we go, Sonoma. There we go.
Gino to throw. In the middle, he's got Tucker. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter.
Hey, trio, tell us it. Green 90%. Tuesday. I like Jackson left. Tell us it.
From the gun, it's Gino. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That's to the end zone, where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
13 next. There we go. Green 90%. Strike. Alert. There we go, Sonoma.
On second down, it's Gino. Rolling right. He keeps it himself. And a nice run close to the first down, protecting himself, sliding at the end.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
From the gun on third down, Smith. And this is going to be incomplete. And it's great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And they're going to get the first down. They will force the victory, and it's going to work out for them.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Las Vegas first down.
Check 59.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the shotgun, Smith. That is caught to the goal line and in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Vegas. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance. They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, but we got ourselves a ball game.
That will tie the game. 48 all. Will Lutz set to kick off.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time?
The
This
Dolphins
one
take
is going to
over first
sail
and
through
10
the end zone
at their
for
own
a touchdown.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
That's good.
It didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
A run out of the gun with A.J. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. A shotgun snap for Tua. And he'll just bite the board and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. 21G. 21G.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tagovailoa. He'll let it go deep left sideline. This is intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner.
And while he's still a rookie and he's going to have his ups and downs, this is the player they thought they were getting when they selected him in this previous year's draft. I mean, he looked almost like a savvy veteran there, baiting that quarterback into that throw. He had great anticipation. He was on time in his drive, and then he plucks that ball out of the air, and he almost looks like a wide receiver.
This is intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tower.
You know, like anytime you decide you're going to air it out back up on your own goal line, you're taking a big risk, right? It's got to be out of your hand fast. Give the quarterback somewhere to go quick. But the defense knows that. They're attacking. They're taking some chances to jump some passes. We saw it there, and they're lucky that was just a turnover instead of a pick six.
And that's good run support on the end. Nice tackle out wide. It'll hold them to a gain of 2. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8.
At the 30-yard line.
To throw is Tua. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
When you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation, and instead he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete. I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Possibly the play of the game right here. It is 4th down. They snap it to Tua. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he is out of bounds. A gain of 21 as they get the conversion on 4th down. High game, 4th quarter. What a sequence looming here as we get to 1st and goal. Here's Achane. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and pass. Might have even lost the
plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Push back to the 11-yard line for 2nd and goal. Back to throw is Tua. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. Tua gonna throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
So they lead by 3 here in this 4th quarter. Now have to turn it over to the defense as they pick it up. This returnable from the 4. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. They run out of the gun with Genty. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run-gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here is 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Smith. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
No ball, no ball.
Smith from the gun on 3rd down. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
He's going to look downfield once again. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Darius Rush.
It's a turnover on downs.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. Up the sideline, past the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds as the clock will stop. It was stopped anyway as we've hit the 2-minute warning. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Once again, it's Achane. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
They'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
It's now third down and 16.
From the gun, here's Tua. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
Ready.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. I hit that a little too well. It lands a couple of yards in the end zone for a touchdown. This is 1st and 10. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. Clock stops with 1:06 to go in this one. Here's first down.
53.
Working out of the gun, Smith. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down. Gino. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darius Rush.
They'll take over first and 10.
You know, Mike, one thing that we used to say is it didn't matter how good you were or how long you played. Eventually, you're just going to have one of those days, and I think for this quarterback, he's got to be able to move on from this pretty quickly because this is about as bad a day in the offense as you can imagine.
And this defense plays it beautifully. They knock him back to the 7.
Second and 12 at the 7-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be third down.
Third down and
Running back
12.
looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
Tua to take a knee, and that should be the final act in this one. So a win here for the visiting Dolphins. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Take the first, you keep them coming. We know a lot about turning nothing to something. We doing big things, ain't never bluffing. Top of the world, ain't no doubt in mine, it's about time. Whoa. Hey, what you know? Hey, crashing out, but my pedal is to the floor. Whether in the clouds or down below, all I wanna do is hear you get loud. And bringing up the past, baby, you know that you're better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama. I want the Chanel and I got your back. I promised that I would've never gotten phoned if I knew I would get so attached. I promised that I would've never hit the road if I knew that you weren't coming back. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
Stressing, quit stressing. You should already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence, this time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. New Van Cleef for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed.